Beyonce is allegedly running and hiding with the kids after Diddy's lawsuits continue to mount and her time is limited, because many people are saying that her husband Jay-Z is next. So Queen Bey gave Jay the impression she was going to be there for him through thick and thin after surviving multiple affairs, but she had to call it quits as Jay is allegedly facing prison time after his alleged involvement with his best friend Diddy in trafficking. Bey is allegedly separating her assets with Jay to protect her brand after allegedly secretly filing for divorce from him back in June. Bey and Jay knew about Diddy's wrongdoings, so they could be considered accessories to the crime, and some are saying they might be a little more involved with the Colombian dancing powder than we originally thought. Bey specifically might be investigated after it was speculated across the internet that she may have allegedly deleted her competition and may have allegedly had Jay's mistress Kathy White murked. This is why Bey is releasing albums and going on concert, because she's trying to stack that paper before the charges rain down.
Hey Hove, before I dropped this song, we had a talk, and that inspired me a lot, so.
Jay-Z?
Yeah.
I just love how you just threw that out there, like, yeah, Hove.
Nah, facts. That'd be the.
What did the talk entail?
Person. You said what?
What was the talk about?
Talk was definitely worth the money. You know how they was like, yo, would you take the talk or the money? It was definitely worth it. He was just saying, you know, like, to believe in yourself and just always, like, follow, like, what's in your heart. Like, not what no one else is saying or anything. Just do what's in your heart. So
your advice would be, say no to the 500 grand and take the dinner with Hove.
Definitely take the dinner with Hove.
Do you think so?
For sure.
King Combs goes off on Beyonce and Jay-Z for snitching on Diddy after the speculations of leaked footage from his private party. Christian King Combs, the son of Diddy, has lashed out at power couple Beyonce and Jay-Z. The reason? He accuses them of snitching on Diddy. The controversy started with speculations of leaked footage of Beyonce and Jay-Z in an inappropriate situation at Diddy's private party. This revelation has sent ripples through the industry, raising questions about loyalty and trust among these iconic figures.
Where celebrities all get together, and there's so many of them, and these wild parties, and if you got a wild party and P. Diddy puts on that wild party and sets everybody up, like if you were an intelligence agent, like a Jeffrey Epstein type deal, that'd be the way to do it. Big old crazy party, get everybody loose,
and get the cameras
get them
rolling.
the yayo, get them the yayo,
and everything else,
get them everything you need, get fired up, get those cameras rolling. And now you got everybody under wraps. What a twisted web some folks weave. You all right over there?
Diddy, the music mogul, is no stranger to throwing lavish parties. However, these parties have recently been under scrutiny due to some serious allegations. It's been reported that Diddy's infamous private parties have been the subject of controversy, with claims of hidden cameras installed throughout his properties in Los Angeles and on Star Island.
Now, some of the lawsuits against Diddy include accusations that folks found out later they were being recorded getting busy without their consent.
Every millionaire, billionaire I've been around, bro. So if I go into the bathroom, I'm gonna cut the lights off, cut the flash on my phone, and look at the mirror. If it's got that little hollow circle at the bottom, there's cameras in there. It's all, they're gonna be all through the crib. That's why most times I'm gonna chill in the car.
Meek Mills and Puff was a little too friendly. Anytime two rappers or two people in the industry come dressed up alike on more than one occasion, listen here, man. My dudes in Philly, I got some real strong dudes in Philly. They don't play that shit. And they probably embarrassed for the fact to see that Meek Mills, one of the street guys that came out of there, got caught up in this Hollywood shit. This Hollywood whereas that he's dressing like, he dressing the same shit. He dressing like Diddy? Hugged up with Diddy? I think that Lil Rod know a lot of shit, but I know this. Two men dress alike, it's just like two men laying down. When they both get up, they both homos. And that's real talk, bruh.
These allegations suggest that every room in Diddy's homes was under surveillance, capturing the activities of unsuspecting guests. This has raised serious privacy concerns and questions about consent. The lawsuits claim that these recordings include footage of several celebrities, artists, music label executives, and athletes engaging in illegal activities.
Perhaps most crucial, though, in the lawsuit is that, unbeknownst to Lucien, Diddy also has a ton of hidden cameras all throughout his house, including in his bedroom, which would perhaps suggest that the blackmail runs both ways. Maybe he also has blackmail on Lucien Grange. Again, I don't know. I'm just telling you what's in this lawsuit and what we can derive from it if these allegations are true. And again, the fact that there are so many photos in this document at least proves that he does have evidence of some sort.
Federal agents have reportedly found a trove of video footage during their raids on the homes of music mogul Sean Diddy. These videos allegedly feature numerous celebrities and are believed to have been captured by hidden cameras installed throughout Diddy's properties. This discovery has raised the chances that Diddy actually had secret footage of Beyonce and Jay-Z, which he is using against them. Despite all these allegations, King Combs has still come forward to defend his father and leashed some serious allegations on Jay-Z and Beyonce.
I have learned from sources that investigators have found several weapons inside his homes. Several. They also have found videos. It's been reported that Diddy has collected images of people in compromising situations at his residences. TMZ now obtained this video inside his home in Los Angeles after the raid by federal agents. It's reported that Diddy is the target of a sex trafficking investigation that comes after he was hit with a wave of civil lawsuits alleging sexual assault and trafficking. I've also learned exclusively that Diddy is in Miami. Authorities know exactly where he is. They've been in touch with his legal team. Sources tell me he's trying to avoid the paparazzi, and they're telling me he will not be arrested soon. You know Diddy, right?
Yes.
In what way?
Back in the 90s, I was assigned to the NYPD. I was the hip-hop cop back then, so I had to assist in arresting him in several instances where there were some crimes committed.
What were those arrests for?
One was the Club New York shooting. He was with J-Lo at the time, and the other one was the Steve Stout assault that happened with MTV.
However, during the raid, Diddy's sons, Justin and Christian King Combs, were also under serious allegations. Both of Diddy's sons were kept handcuffed during the raid by the federal police.
One of the aspects of that lawsuit was that P. Diddy had surveillance footage in his property.
Wait, look real quick. What is this, Jesse? Because these are new pictures.
So if that
there's people in
his
handcuffs
sons.
now.
That could be his sons. That could be his sons. Again, if that is accurate, I wouldn't be surprised because the allegations put forward in that lawsuit implicated his sons in different criminal activities.
So these are aerial photos from our helicopter in Los Angeles. It's zoomed in now. This is brand new. And there are, let's see, can we count? It's small. A couple of people in handcuffs, a couple of people on the ground. Looks like two boys in handcuffs there facing the bushes.
And let's be clear, they could be detained while the search warrant is going forward, while the house is being searched. It doesn't necessarily mean they are arrested, but they are currently being detained outside while this is happening.
Do we know anything about the whereabouts of P. Diddy?
As far as I know, no.
Okay.
I saw reports online that suggest they might be looking for him. I don't want to confirm that. I don't know where he is, but clearly, if he was at one of those properties, we may have seen him by now.
And for more on this, I want to bring in criminal defense attorney, former prosecutor Bernardo Villalona. Bernardo, there's this footage showing Diddy's sons detained with federal agents surrounding them. Based on what you can see here, does this appear to meet the legal standard for excessive use of force?
No, not at all. In terms of how they were stopped and how they were detained, you have to think that when officers are going in to execute a search warrant, and I've written numerous search warrants as a former prosecutor, and they've been gone out to execute a search warrant as part of the officers. In terms of how it was executed and the force that they used, they immediately tried to detain any individuals that are inside of the home, and that's to just make sure they, one, identify who they are, but number two, and primarily the reason case, and it's for their own safety, the safety of the individual, as well as the safety of law enforcement. Again, we do not know what is the information that law enforcement had before going in to execute that search warrant. But a sign this shows me is that they had information that it's possible that the individuals that are inside of that house could be armed.
And Diddy has not been charged with a crime, so if the investigators here and the prosecutors here decide charges are warranted, is there any sense of how long that could take after a raid like this?
It could take weeks, it could take months. And the reason why is because they gathered so much evidence. Supposedly they gathered so many videos and laptops and also electronic devices, and they have to now conduct a forensic investigation of those items and to see what are on those items. And first off, they have to ask whether they have the passcodes to those items, because not having a passcode could create a delay in investigating those items. But then aside from that, once they are able to get into those items, they're going to continue to build from that and see where the evidence leads them.
All right, Bernardo Villalona, always great to have you. Thank you.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.
Misa Hilton, the ex-girlfriend of Diddy, criticized the level of force used during the raid and stated that the treatment of her sons was deplorable. She also suggested that the force used by law enforcement was excessive and that her son's attorney is investigating the matter. Sean Combs' lawyer, Aaron Dyer, called the raids a gross overuse of military-level force and criticized the way his children and employees were treated.
The mother of Sean Diddy Combs' oldest son shared dramatic video from the raid at the music mogul's LA mansion. The Homeland Security team stormed the home last week in a human trafficking probe. They did not name Diddy in their investigation. Combs' ex, Misa Hilton, wrote in a post asking whether it was necessary to point laser beams at her son Justin's chest. Agents removed Justin and his brother Christian from the home, but released them a short time later.
Despite all the allegations and controversies, Christian King Combs has stepped forward and defended his father. In an interview, he talked about the similarities between him and his father. Their similarities extend beyond their shared passion for music.
What's your thoughts about your comparisons to your father? Like,
when people say, you know, we act similar, sound similar, I just take it as a compliment because, you know, he's one of the swaggiest dudes on this earth.
Give me 2 pros and 2 cons of being your father's son.
I would say, you know, he's a dope dad. He lit. You know, I got to watch him as I grew up, be a fly on the wall, go to shows. He inspired me to, you know, be a rapper. Another pro is, you know, put me on game. 2 cons is that in the dance battle, it'd be getting a little tricky. Like, he'd be trying to get the best of me, I ain't gonna lie. Another con is, you know, when he be on his I wanna work for Diddy move, when he just be spazzing on you. Yo, you know, he sent the dude to get some cheesecake.
You know something? I want me a piece of cheesecake.
He ain't never sent me to get no cheesecake, but you know, it's all about the hustle and to make you better, so.
King Combs does not pick only the good genes of his father. Similar to Diddy, his son is also surrounded by many controversies and allegations. He has been accused of mistreatment. The allegations were made by Grace O'Marquet, who was an employee on a yacht chartered by Diddy. She claims that during a trip in late December 2022, Christian, who was reportedly heavily intoxicated, paid particular attention to her, pressured her to drink tequila, and became aggressive. She alleges that he groped her and that she suspected the tequila had been spiked. The lawsuit also includes claims of audio recordings of the incident.
She alleges Diddy's son, King, became obsessed with her while she worked as a stewardess. She claims the yacht job had been advertised as family-friendly. She goes on to claim that while working, King pressured her to take a shot, which she suspected was spiked. She then alleges that King cornered her and tried to force her to give him but she fought him off.
So, as you guys know, P. Diddy has so many allegations against him, from sex trafficking to abuse to rape, just so many different allegations pinned against him. But now it's seeming like the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. His son, Christian Combs, has had some assault or sexual assault allegations pinned against him as well. So
as other things,
among some other things.
Yeah.
What is going on with this family?
Girl, they're trying to take them down.
Yep. Gosh.
They're trying to take them down. They're trying to get them up out of here. They need somebody to use as an example. Unfortunately, it just happened to be the Combs family.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah, this is really unfortunate.
5 of Diddy's former employees have spoken out about his problematic behavior. One woman says Diddy grabbed her face following a disagreement, claiming he didn't like that she was not agreeing with him, and that he wasn't interested in hearing her point of view. The former Sean John employee says Diddy started yelling and comparing himself to controversial fashion designer Karl Lagerfeld. She says he put one hand on both sides of her cheeks and said, "Stick out your tongue." The woman claimed Diddy told her he just wanted to see if her tongue was bleeding because she was biting it. Another former staffer says they were fired after making eye contact with Diddy after the businessman showed up late for a meeting.
Despite all the ongoing controversies and speculations, they share a bond that is not just familial, but also musical. King Combs often talks about how Diddy, despite being his father, doesn't shy away from being a stern critic when it comes to his music. Diddy's critique, though tough, is rooted in his desire for his son to excel in the music industry.
You go to him to play something, it feels like a little pressure now because you know, like he's a hard critic, but at the same time,
but
like,
he will criticize.
Yeah, for sure. But nah, I mean, he always tells me like, yo, it's your choice, whatever you put out. It's not like he's like, yo, you can't drop this, you can't drop that. It's just, you know, I really value his opinion and, you know, whatever he says, and really, but I'm my own man, so it is whatever I say. But at the same time, like, I know that I gotta work hard and I gotta just prove myself, and that I got big shoes, a big legacy to fill.
King Combs has mentioned that Diddy emphasizes the importance of taking music seriously if he wants to make a mark in the industry. This tough love approach from Diddy is a constant reminder for King Combs to strive for excellence and uphold the legacy of their music.
Ample crush on you, and you're saying the can't stop, won't stop, which is a legendary phrase.
Yeah.
That could be very big shoes to fill, but he seems to have done his job.
Yeah, and definitely, I told him, you know, Bad Boy was on pause, and he was like, nah, there's no way I'm letting that. He's so bad boy, so he's just taking the flag up himself, and it's really, really proud to see, you know, him to go through, you know, that adversity.
I was asking, is there any friendly competition in the crib at all?
Yeah, the other day he was charting higher than me, out of nowhere, and they just like delivered me the message, and I was just like, I know that's my son, but he's not getting to #1 before me. I said, that is not the way we come back in together.
Blackballed.
No, I didn't blackball him. I just told my team to turn up, and I felt so proud. Like, I felt like just so proud.
Their relationship, however, extends beyond the realm of music. They share a camaraderie that sometimes feels more like a friendship than a typical father-son relationship. This unique bond has helped them create history together, marking their presence in the music industry as a remarkable father-son duo.
That's the baby boy, go baby. That's my baby boy, go baby. That's my baby boy, go baby. We can do this. Shout out to all the fathers. That's the baby boy, go baby. That's my baby boy.
King Combs has often come forward to defend his father amidst the allegations. He released a diss track titled Pick a Side, which was aimed at those who have spoken ill of his father, including 50 Cent. In the song, he references the federal raids on his father's properties and criticizes those who have turned their backs on his family.
Didn't make sense. Wasn't a good idea. Wasn't a smart idea. I don't want everybody rushing out there to make a diss track and send the academics trying to catch the moment. And everybody, hip-hop is reactionary. So you see all the traction that people are getting by dissing, like it's instant. It's the new way to be instantaneous. So wait, I can hit this amount of streams just quick. I can gain this audience quick. So niggas just about to be beefing forever.
They're looking at it as what popped it off was diss records. Not knowing that, yo, you might could do the same thing if you just give them a dope ass record. But
how do you want to diss somebody who will literally spend the rest of their life paying you back for it.
In the track, King Combs raps, "Police raid the crib like they think we're selling crack, but we out here selling tracks, multi-million-dollar plaques. And when all they had was 50 Cent who put this city on the map. Stop lying." These lyrics show his support for his father and his family, and his belief that the allegations against them are unfounded. King Combs' actions show that he shares a lot of similarities with his father, not just in terms of their shared passion for music, but also in their determination to stand up for their family and their reputation. This is a testament to the strong bond between them.
50 Cent has responded to the King Combs diss track, which is Diddy's son, and he's addressed it. And of course, in 50 Cent fashion, he addressed it perfectly. Going on his Instagram page, he posted quite a few things. And he's actually taken up for Tupac, which is really, really... That's kind of the stance he's taken in this, is you allegedly had a part in getting Tupac killed. So, you know, I'm going to be the one that finishes you off for Tupac. So 50 posted a photo of Diddy and his son, King Combs, dancing with the shiny suits, you know, like Mace. And then in the caption he said, and this is trolling in 50 fashion, he says, "I feel so threatened by the things Christian is saying." By the way, Christian Combs is, aka King Combs, is saying on his record, "I'm afraid for my life. Please don't hurt me, guys." I never mentioned or posted anything about Puffy's kids.
And that is all the tea for today. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more. Stay tuned for more dark secrets of hip-hop.